So here is my take on Ryan Reynolds. This is going to be a rant, but these are some of the thoughts that I have about him as I've been watching this whole Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds situation that's going on. By the way, I wouldn't even know this thing was going on if it wasn't for Candace Owens. Are we just gonna like pretend like Candace Owens is like not doing some? I don't know. I love her. I That woman's a true journalist in my opinion. You can love her or hate her. I don't care. I watch her. And so that's the only reason why I know about anything that's going on with this whole Baldoni Lively situation. So a word about Ryan. Ryan is one of those individuals that further confirms a belief that I have about children, right? Because the adage is that there's no such thing as bad children, right? Like there's no such thing as bad children. There is such a thing as children who encounter bad things, and so they behave in ways that are counterproductive or that don't serve them, but maybe it did serve them in their childhood for their survival, and they learned how to cope and all the things. Okay. Do I agree with that? Yes. As a mental health advocate, do I agree with that in part? Yes. It's a yes and, okay? Because this man is very dark. So, sidebar, stream of consciousness, before I get to my main point. There's a really powerful thing that happens with an actor when they take on a role. Okay, so it separates really good actors from very average or subpar actors that are in like the cheesy, girl flicks and things like that. Is the ability of that actor to take on the nature, the personality, the mindset, the thought process of the character that they are stepping into, where they somehow are able to erase themselves, their identity, their desires, their moral compass, their sense of self, to take on this character that they're portraying, right? It's a very powerful thing to do. And if you have heard some of the stories with people like Denzel Washington and other individuals where they took on a character so strongly and so intensely that it also almost became like paranormal and supernatural, the things that they were able to do and how they showed up in the world and all that kind of thing. For Ryan Reynolds to be able to take on the nature of Deadpool should be a very telling thing for people to be paying attention to, for him to be able to step into a role like that of a man who was so absolutely jacked up by life and tragedies and all those kinds of things, and is this kind of assassin vigilante type figure. For him to take that on and take it on so well, that the whole brand of Deadpool more or less stems from his ability to portray that character, should be a very telling thing, right? Of Ryan Reynolds, of what he already operates and flows in, not in a good way. I'm talking about demonically, for being truly honest, and should serve us it should be a telling sign or an indication that things might not all be as they should be with this man because of what he's able to take on. That's number one.